Hi, I'm April N, and this week's first topic is favorite books, movies, and TV shows. Just love watching movies. I love watching all kinds of TV shows. Usually, I go through Netflix and I choose a series and I just go crazy. I just watch a few episodes. If I like it, I continue to watch it. If I don't like it, well, at least I gave it a try. So I've watched shows like, Arrested Development and Army Wives and Desperate Housewives and Grey's Anatomy and Chicago Fire, all kinds of shows. Right now, my favorite is Chicago Fire slash PD. So this is like a two series show. It's amazing. NBC, they're so good with all of that. They started out with Chicago Fire, which focuses on the fire department. Um, so it's just a lot of action and drama, and it's just really awesome. And then they came up with like through the middle of the season, they introduced police officers of the city that were helping them out with certain things like arson cases and things like that. And what they did is that was in preparation for Chicago PD, which is the police department of the same city. So in several episodes you'll see a crossover where you'll see Chicago PD characters in Chicago Fire and opposites. So they're like it's like really a good show and you're just like you fall in love with all these characters. Be okay so every time there's like a fire you're scared that they're gonna die and you never know because like in this show it's like really surprising. Like there's like an explosion and then they get hurt and you're like and you wonder if they're gonna die because it's actually one of the reasons why I don't watch a show like The Walking Dead or Game of Thrones because I get really attached to characters. So when they die, it's like, no, I can't stand this. My favorite movie is If Only. It's a movie with Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm not sure when it was out, but I saw it one time. They were showing it on TV on ABC Family. So I'm not sure if it was like a TV movie and ABC Family was showing it, or it was just like an older movie and ABC Family was showing it on TV. I'm not really sure, but I know that I watched it on TV and I fell in love with it. I was like, wow, this movie is amazing. So if you haven't seen it, that's If Only, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt, and it's just amazing. It was like one of the just like the best movie I've ever seen. Um, but if you watch it, make sure to have some tissues. My favorite book is My Sweet Audrina by V.C. Andrews. This book was recommended to me by one of my friends. I never heard of it before. It's not popular at all. But I was looking for it to rent it out and like read it. And I was Googling it to see if I can buy it. And then it was saying that it's banned. And I was like, what? A banned book? I never heard of that in my life. So then it became like an obsession. I had to read it. Like, why is it banned? So I ended up actually finding it in this little bookstore in the library. I guess the library has a bunch of like old books that they want to sell. So they had this little spot where you can buy a bunch of books for like 50 cents, and it was there. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I found this right now. So I guess the library didn't ban it. Um, I had checked like 5 libraries and I didn't find it. So I found it in this library and I was like so excited. So I read the book in like 2 days. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like this big, and I read it in 2 days because I couldn't put it down. So it was like 3 in the morning, and I was like, oh my God, I have to go to sleep. But this book is so good. Um, by the end of the book, I was like, wow. So not only is it amazing, but like I want to read it again, and I understand why it's banned, but it's a good read, and you just like it's like incredible amount of detail, like, and it's not like pages and pages of details, but like the details are like interspersed between scenes and characters, and it's you don't even feel that you're reading details. Whereas if you read a book like Pride and Prejudice, you have like the first 7 chapters of just detail before you even get to like the root of the story. Um, but like I read the story and I was like, wow, it's amazing. And I would highly recommend it if you can find it. Uh, read that book. I am sure someone's selling it online somewhere. And that's all for this week. Bye.